Welcome to another video in our series on the foundations of traditional Chinese medicine. Today we will explore the first of the Sān Bǎo, the three treasures, Jing, the treasure of the earth, also known as essence.
Part 2. Jing and the heritage of ancestors. Another dimension of Jing is our connection with the Zǔ Xiān, our ancestors and our origins. Today, in the 21st century, we can see this at the level of the Yí Chuán Mì Mǎ, the genetic code. We understand that a child will have traits from the parents, who will have traits from the grandparents, and so on. There is a continuity of traits that evolved over time and has a specific origin far back. Here it is important to mention that in this Jing energy we have the connection between parents and children. Jing allows for reproduction because it is associated with vitality, not only vitality from a living point of view, but vitality from a reproductive point of view. Of course, it is impossible today to pinpoint the exact origin, but we know that we all came from primates. From generation to generation we evolved, and there was genetic mixing because we interacted with other human beings. We create bonds, we have babies, and thus a great genetic source is created that spreads through births. Traditional Chinese theory distinguishes two types of Jing: Xiān Tiān Jing, pre-celestial Jing, or Yuán Jing, the original Jing. This is the Jing we receive from our parents at the moment of conception. It is our genetic heritage, our basic constitution. Hotian Jing, post-celestial Jing. This is the Jing we acquire throughout life through food, breathing, rest, and lifestyle. This Jing helps to preserve and nourish the Yuán Jing, which we will study in the treasure of Qi. Men and women must have a certain vitality to be able to reproduce. Specifically, in women, there is a period when she is fertile, and then she ceases to be. This means that the energy that allowed for reproduction wears out and declines. Traditional Chinese medicine calls this Tiān Guǐ, the celestial water. Tiān Guǐ appears at puberty and disappears at menopause. It is the manifestation of Jing in reproductive capacity. All this means that there is a connection. We can call it an energetic connection, but ultimately, in the 21st century, it is a connection of information between parents, children, grandparents, and other ancestors, a line that comes from very far away. How do we see this? We see it because there are traits, emotional traits, behavioral traits, physiological and anatomical traits. A person maintains traits from their parents, and those parents maintained the traits of the grandparents, and so on. So we have a connection not only to the most primary and instinctive part, but also a connection to the ancestors, to our origins. We maintain a line, a continuity, as long as there are children and reproduction. Within traditional Chinese medicine, and even within Chinese and Oriental culture, there is a tendency toward Zǔ Xiān, the veneration of ancestors, because we are here today because there were ancestors who procreated and reproduced. When an individual does not have children, that line stops at that moment. Of course, for the continuity of the human species, there must be lines of continuity. But that specific individual, if they do not have children, will end that line of continuity in that branch. This is also associated with Jing energy, the connection between ancestors and the people present today. That connection exists between genetic traits and traits of continuity throughout generations.